So I asked artificial intelligence, all right, who are the top 10 Seattle Mariner players of all time? Now, a lot has been said about AI and its intelligence, and I wanted to just test out what it think like a regular sports fan. So let's go through who are, according to artificial intelligence, the 10 best Seattle Mariner players of all time. Now, some of these might actually surprise you because I was pretty shocked myself. So let's start off with some honorable mention. Julio Franco was a honorable mention. He spent 2 years on the Seattle Mariners. Now, I never even thought of him even considered on my list. Another honorable mention was John Olerud. Well, he did spend quite a while with the team, and he had some really good years. And he's a Bellevue dude, so he is from the Seattle area, so that does kind of help a little bit. Freddie Garcia. Yes, Freddie Garcia. He actually did provide some really fun times as a Seattle Mariner fan. I love Freddie Garcia. I definitely would not put him in my top 10, but I think honorable mention could be a good place where you can put Freddie Garcia in. Mike Cameron. Now, Mike Cameron is like, by the way, he's great follow on Twitter. I love Mike Cameron. He had swag. He was like the perfect replacement for Ken Griffey Jr. because like we all miss Griffey so much, and we needed someone with like that type of swag, or we're not going to be able to actually, you know, get over the fact that Ken Griffey Jr. left us. And this honorable mention, Ichiro Suzuki. Come on, AI. Are you kidding me, AI? So I guess artificial intelligence is not that smart when it comes to ranking the top 10 Mariners of all time. Ichiro Suzuki didn't even make the top 10. Let's just see what AI had to say about Ichiro Suzuki. I'm going to read this out loud. It said Suzuki is one of the greatest all-around players in baseball history. Probably should put him in the top 10 then. He won 10 gold gloves. Yep. 7 silver sluggers and an American League and Rookie of the Year in 2001. He's probably a top 10 Seattle Mariner of all time, and he might be up there as number 2 or 3 as far as, we all know who's going to be number 1. So here, according to AI, is the top 10. Number 10 is Alvin Davis. I was not surprised. That's probably where he should be, around 10th best Seattle Mariner of all time. AI said, and asked AI, please give me the reasoning you believe these are the top 10s. And he said Davis was a 5-time All-Star and won Rookie of the Year in 1984. Number 9, Jamie Moyer. Man, you all remember Jamie. He was a great pitcher, fun pitcher to watch. Definitely a top 10 Seattle Mariner of all time. Number 8, Dan Wilson, fan favorite, probably the best catcher and most recognizable catcher in the franchise's history. We all love Dan Wilson, and he did deserve to be in the top 10 of the best Seattle Mariner players of all time. Number 7, Kyle Seager, 3-time All-Star, won a Gold Glove. According to AI, American League MVP runner-up in 2016. No, this is not a joke. AI actually wrote that Kyle Seager is an American League runner-up MVP in 2016. Now, unless I was living under a rock or I was somewhere out of this world, I do not remember Kyle Seager ever even being in the conversation of MVP. Maybe his brother Corey Seager was the runner-up of NL MVP in 2016. I'll have to look that up, but no, AI, Kyle Seager was not a runner-up in MVP. Number 6, Jay Buhner. He said it was a solid player for the Seattle Mariners. He played for 14 years, 5-time All-Star, and won a Gold Glove award in 1996. I think he did. With this AI thing, he might be right, he might be wrong. All right, number 5, Alex Rodriguez. Now, this one's controversial for many people because they don't like Alex Rodriguez, but he's definitely one of the best Seattle Mariner players of all time. He's one of the most talented players in baseball history. 10-time All-Star, won the American League MVP award 3 times, and won the World Series with the Yankees in 2009. And according to AI, first of all, he might have been more of a 10-time All-Star. I think AI could be wrong again. And according to artificial intelligence, he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2022. No, he wasn't. So AI again. I don't know. Anyway, number 4, Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson is one of the greatest pitchers in baseball history. He was a 9-time All-Star, won the Cy Young Award 5 times, and I think that's actually correct, and won the American League MVP award in 1995 for the Seattle Mariners. Once again, he did not win the American League MVP award in 1995. A lot of mistakes by artificial intelligence here. Edgar Martinez at number 2. It says that Edgar is one of the greatest DHs in baseball history. He was a 7-time All-Star, 5-time Silver Slugger, and won the American League batting title in 1995, and he's inducted to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2019. This all sounds correct to me. Congratulations, artificial intelligence. You nailed this one. And number 1, come on, you all know, it's Ken Griffey Jr., considered one of the greatest baseball players of all time. 10-time All-Star, 7-time Silver Slugger, 10-time Gold Glove winner, and won the American League MVP award in 1997 according to AI. I'll have to double check all this because artificial intelligence has found a way to get a lot of his stuff wrong today. So I'm not quite sure if they're exactly right on each and every one of these that they're saying, but that's the top 10 according to artificial intelligence. That is Alvin Davis at 10, Moyer at 9, Dan Wilson 8, Kyle Seager 7, Jay Buhner 6, Alex Rodriguez 5, Randy Johnson 4, Felix Hernandez at 3, and somehow I kind of skipped 4 to 3, so sorry about that, Felix. Felix is at number 3. It says he won the American League Cy Young, and this all sounds right to me. Number 2, Edgar Martinez, and number 1, Ken Griffey Jr. Thank you, artificial intelligence, for that. Now, here is where I would have some things different. I would have Ken Griffey Jr. at number 1, personally. At number 2, I would put Ichiro Suzuki. 3, Edgar Martinez. 4, Felix Hernandez. 5, Randy Johnson. 6, Alex Rodriguez. Okay? So that would be my top 6. After that, it becomes pretty murky waters, right? I mean, there's going to be room for guys to get better. But I don't know who I'd put at number 7. It'd probably be a Dan Wilson, 7, and a Jamie Moyer, 8. Alvin Davis, 9. And Jay Buhner, 10. That would be my top 10. I am not AI, as you can see. But in general, this is like the one thing here with artificial intelligence in sports. Like in general, there's a lot to learn from artificial intelligence, but I guess it can't get every single stat right. Leaving Ichiro Suzuki off the top 10 list of Seattle Mariner players of all time is absolutely absurd. Obscenity. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to sign off now. See you next time. Subscribe if you like. We really appreciate it. And I'm going to be doing a lot more. Basically, like what I'm trying to do here is about 60-40, 60% Seattle content, 40% other sports. Big Seattle sports fan and a Tottenham Hotspur supporter. You can see the kid over here. So I'll probably do some Tottenham stuff here and there. Do a lot of live vlogs, going to games. So it's going to be a fun channel here. It's part of the Sports on Tap network. You might know us from Sports on Tap Seattle. So sign up to my page, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.